She's pretty cool in my book. So I hope you guys will be very kind and welcoming. First timer, Hazel Leroy. Hi, Hazel. Is she hiding in the green room? I think she's scared. Hazel. Hazel. I'm sorry. Thank you, Dora. Thank you. This is very important. We stopped buying it at home, but I have to have it. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Hazel Leroy, and this is, in fact, the first time I've met Santa. And I'm really excited to be here. Okay. I'd like you to take a moment. Oh, I'm supposed to use this? Yeah.
I'd like you to take a moment and turn off your cell phones, okay? Let's turn off our cell phones. Unless, of course, you young people want to update your Facebook status or tweet or whatever it is you people are doing these days. I know it's in here someplace. It really... Oh, man, I was looking... It's in here. It really is. But, you know, in the meantime, you guys can... That's just so wrong. Okay? I know. Oh, look. All those earrings. I may have one of yours. Measuring things. Ricotta. Yes, indeed. Okay, and oh, I really shouldn't. Okay, and oh my goodness gracious. You know, this is, oh, Darren. Oh, sorry. That won't hurt you. Happy birthday. Yeah, I know it's in here someplace. It's got to be. Yeah. It's off. Okay. I'm so happy to be here at the Brillobox, and I'm not nervous. I'm really not nervous. I got my crib notes here, which I don't let my students do when I teach them. Gab is kind of my fairy godmother in this, and so I asked her when I said I wanted to do this, and I'm the one that said I wanted to do this. Yes, Ian, I'm the one who said I wanted to do it. I said, Gab, what makes good comedy? And Gab said, good comedy comes from what you know best. And I thought, here's what I know best. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. And so I thought that instead of just, doing old jokes, I would make this a lesson. I am a teacher. I'd make this a lesson for you. A primer, a series of primers on getting older because it's going to happen to you. Yes, you boys in the back row back there, it will happen to you. Even if you're one of those people who says, I'm gonna live fast. die young and leave a good-looking corpse. Oh, you will live fast. You shall live. You'll live hard and fast. But you're not going to die. No. You will look like a corpse. You will look like one of the zombie extras in The Walking Dead. They're walking around, they don't know why they're walking around these familiar places. They don't know why they're walking around those familiar places, but they're doing it, and the reason that they're doing it is because they forgot they were fucking dead. And so that's the topic of my first stand-up gig ever is memory. Memory. Starla, you know about this.
I hear you, sister.
Memories, like the corners of my mind, okay. Memories, yeah. You get old, it goes away. Poof! Like a puff of smoke, it goes away. And in fact, getting old is very, very much like, it's like that too. Want to hear my knees? Getting old is very much like smoking a doobie every minute of every day of your life. A great big old doobie. Yeah, now think about that, okay? Well, that's because you were in the lost generation of good people who didn't get high when I was. My sister is one of those. Okay, you get old, you get dizzy, a lot. You stop making sense. You frequently stop making sense. You get paranoid. You forget stuff. Yeah. Getting old is a whole lot of like smoking a doobie every minute of every day. Except you aren't having any fucking fun. And here are the things that you forget. What do you forget? You forget your keys, right? You forget your phone. You forget your phone number. My husband forgot his driver's license, his voter registration, his vehicle registration, his insurance papers in a parking lot off of the bike trail because I know he was smoking a cigarette. And he put them down, and someone called tonight. He had to go and get them. Really? Okay. You forget your MP3 player that has an Audible book on it, the Game of Thrones that you're finally listening to because they gave you a free trial of HBO, but they took it away from you. And so, you tell me what is going to happen, I will strangle you with razor wire. So don't tell me I'm listening to the books on tape. You forget that, and you don't know where it is, or your headphones. You forget important documents that must be mailed in by midnight, or the government is going to send these gray, humorless men to your home, and they're going to torment you, and they're going to make you pay a lot of penalty and interest, okay? And you forget those. You don't send those things in. And this is the worst part. Now, Starla, I'm sorry. But I came from that lost generation that you were too decent to come from. You're in the Giant Eagle, and someone comes up to you, Hazel! And you look at this guy and you go, I'm pretty sure I slept with this man 30 years ago. Once or twice. But you can't and he introduces you to his wife. Honey, it's Hazel. And you know that he must be the guy you slept with 30 years ago, because his wife starts getting really snippy, and she starts looking at you like you're a streetwalker. I'm an old lady. I'm a married lady, and I'm a wife and mother and a dog mother. I'm not a hotsy-totsy girl. I resent it when they look at me that way. I had fun. No, I had neurological diseases. Now, here is what you remember. Okay, what you remember. And if you go on Facebook, my Facebook picture is this. What I remember are the last two lines from that classic horror movie. It was a Roger Corman film, 1957, Attack of the Crab Monsters. Memorable because when I was in college, every time we decided to take LSD, they would play Attack of the Crab Monsters on the Late Show in Oklahoma City. I'm not kidding you. All right. And the last two lines of Attack of the Crab Monsters is, he gave his life. I know. Lame. But I remember that. You also remember things like what your sister said to you when you were 9 years old to make you feel like an ugly, fat piece of shit. You remember those things. You remember the ingredients in the Big Mac. Okay? 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. And the reason you remember that is because it had a song. Everybody. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, right? Okay. All right. You remember other things because they were in songs, too. You know? You remember other jingles. Century 3 Chevrolet, Church Road, Pittsburgh. Minutes from Yeah. Right. And here's one that someone in high school did. I'm an Army brat, so I had a lot of Army brat friends. They were stationed in Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii in my life. If you wanted to take me, I'm a good time. But she remembered this one. It was daytime, nighttime, anytime at all. You save time, trouble, and money when you save at your savings and loan. I mean, I remember that. I was never there. Okay. But the one thing that I remember it better than anything else. And I'm going to ask Gab to help here because she's actually got a sense of rhythm. And I don't. I'm going to have to clean up all this crap, aren't I?
Whatever you want, Hazel.
Well, at any rate. And, you know, besides that, I'm going to ask her to help me because one can never have too much cowbell.
All right.
Or you need it. I'm playing cowbell?
You're going to play cowbell.
Okay.
Okay. Who would like to do this?
Any other instruments in the house?
Okay, well,
There is a band performing, so I know there is.
I think there's another cowbell.
No, it isn't the cowbell. It's just the cowbell.
One cowbell.
I know you have another one, but I want you to do that.
Okay.
Maybe this. But.
Senor, take me back to El Chorrito. I love the food at El Chorrito. We love the food, and that's why we go. It's the best in town, amigo. Enchiladas, beans, and tacos. No, senor, you don't hear maracas. What you hear is my heartbeat. Oh, take me back to El Chorritos to eat. I want you to know that El Chorrito was a chain of Mexican food restaurants in Oklahoma City in the early 60s to the late 60s. I never ate there. I remember that song. But I've forgotten where I live. Thank you. You all have been so very kind.